Solar cell means when the light is incident on that device, a device which is used to convert the energy means the convert solar energy, which is the light we can get from the sun, that solar energy into the electrical energy. That means here the basically a PN junction diode generates EMF when solar is incident on that. Here we are taking this three plates which is having that N type of a P type of a P side of a material which wafer is above this wafer over the N type of a material, and below the P type of a material the black contact would be there. So when the light is incident on the top of the N plate, there is metallized finger electrode is placed which occupies the place 1.5% of the place is there. When the light is incident on that, then here the photovoltaic effect will be happen. What is meant by the photovoltaic effect? Photovoltaic effect means when the suitable frequency of light incident on the open circuited solar cell, then an EMF is produced across its terminals. When the solar light is incident on the open circuited solar cell, the EMF is produced across its terminals. So that EMF is called as a photovoltaic EMF. The EMF is called as a photovoltaic EMF, and as well as here the effect which is happened during the process. The process is going on there. The effect is called as a photovoltaic effect. Once again, solar cell is converts the solar energy into electrical energy. A PN junction diode produces the EMF when the solar energy is instant fall on it. So here is that this is also like a photodiode, is a photovoltaic effect will be happen when the light or sunlight is instant on the solar cell, then a EMF is generated. That EMF is called as a photovoltaic EMF, and the effect during the process to produce the EMF is called as a photovoltaic effect. We can say that here the construction we can see that what is this, how to solve this solar cell can be constructed by taking this P side of wafer about 300 micrometer thick there, the thin layer which can be taken, and over this N type of a material means the N side of ground is on one side by diffusion process, for the diffusion process. So other side of a P side coated with the metal, P side coated with the metal. On the top of the N silicon layer, metal finger electrode, this will be the metal finger electrodes is deposited, acts as a front contact. Front contact means which is taken the solar energy and it will send to this nearby the downward plates. So thus here this total metal plates electrode will occupies the 1.5% of the cell area, total cell area 1.5% of the cell area. When light falls on it, EMF is generated. EMF is generated in three steps, means by generation, separation and collection. These three steps are done by this whenever the light is incident on the solar cell, then so according to this the solar from the solar cell the light is collected, generated, the EMF is generated and separated their holes and electrons, and they are collected from the electrons and protons which is made by the positive and negative terminals. So here it is that what is the process which is going on. First of all, construction means when all P side wafer about 300 micrometer taken over, a thin layer, and of N side is grown on the one side by diffusion, and means P side taken one side of the another, and another N side of this taken over the grown over to fix the metallized electrode which can be 1.5% of the place of the total cell area is occupied, and that is acts as a front contact when the light is incident on this front contact. So that when the light falls on it, this produces an EMF, generated in three steps. Those are generation, separation, and currently collection. So here it is, first of all, what is generation? Means when the light is incident on the solar cell, the EMF is generated. Means when light falls at the junction, electron hole pair is formed at the junction. That means generation. Means when the light falls on the junction of PN junction which has taken that, then the circuit will be like this. When the light is incident on the, this is P type, this is only L type, and we can get the circuit like this. So this is load resistance, we can get the current will, load current will be photo current, we can say. So here is that, then HV means, H nu means the photons are incident on the junction. At the junction whole electron pair can be generated. So near the junction, that is about generation. The next one is separation. Separation means here, due to the electric field of depletion region, the photo generated electrons and holes, the photo generated electron or holes will move opposite directions, electrons swept towards the n side and holes moves towards the p side. Means due to the electric field of depletion region, photo generated electrons and holes, when the light is incident on that, then electron holes are generated at the junction. That at the junction, the photo generated electron and holes are moves in a opposite direction. They will move into opposite direction, and the electrons will move towards the n side, and holes can be taken to the holes move to the p side of a junction, p side of a material in the solar cell. Then next, collection. When light is incident on the PN junction and hole and electron pair is generated, that is called as generation. Whenever that the generation due to the electric field of depletion region, the holes and electrons, photo generated electron and holes move in opposite direction, the total holes towards the p side and holes electrons will move towards the n side. Then what is the collection? How do they collection? Collection means if no external load is connected, if there is no any external connected to this, the electrons reaching the n side and the holes reach to the p side in front contact. Means whenever in front contact, means whenever this, we have taken this 3 times here, n, p, this is the black metal which is connected. So here whenever the light falls on it, on the front contact, this is the front contact. So whenever this front contact, the total electrons moves inside and holes move to the p side. Then from the front contact and holes reach the p side and total the electrons reach the front side contact, the n side, and total holes reach the back contact of p side. Thus P becomes this P becomes positive and N becomes negative, giving the rise to the photovoltage. By giving this, when that there is no any external load is connected to this, then the total holes moves towards the collected by the p type of material here, then for the back contact, and electrons moves for the front contact, so that this total p becomes positive and n becomes negative, giving rise to the photovoltage. This is about a solar cell. Means whenever it is contacted, then the photo current is photo current IL moving in this direction, then at the same time the load current we can take the output voltage, so that here we can take the total positive taken this side and negative taken this side. Due to that one, we can use widely, solar cell are using widely nowadays. So to reduce this, some of the cost of electricity, and also for the different purpose which can be In cooking food also we can use the solar electrical, and as a pumping water. In pumping water and cooking food, the use of the solar cell. Then to charge storage batteries in daytime means whenever we put the solar cell in our top of the home, then we can get that in the daytime due to the sunlight, due to the solar cell, that batteries means storage batteries can be recharged, and whenever we lost the power in our home, then we can use we can use that storage batteries to produce the electricity to continue. So in calculators, we know nowadays we are using, and wrist watches and light meters in photography, and as well as in artificial satellite and space vehicles. We can't produce the electricity, continuous electricity, whenever the artificial satellites sent into the moon or whatever this in orbitals. So the solar plates means solar cell can be used for the photo electronic devices, of the photo electronic devices which is used in the artificial satellites, the power generated by the solar cell, and also in a space vehicle also by the solar cell we can produce the electricity to continue the photo electronic devices which are used in the artificial satellites and space vehicles, and as well as produce electric powers in remote, which we cannot supply the electricity through the lines in remote villages. In remote villages which is far away from this, for the remote villages we can produce the electricity by the solar cell, and also remote radio telephones and the traffic signals also. For the traffic signals also we can produce the electricity. In the daytime that light will be instant on that solar plates, and storage in the storage batteries that can be stored, and whenever at night time we lost that, then it can be used for the traffic signals also. This is about a solar cell.